Yeah, so we believe in Nigeria and the promise where Nigeria hold. We believe say one day everything will surely be better. If you don't love your country, then why are you here? So you need to love your country no matter the situation and the circumstances where they surround us. All right, now in the spirit of independence, we get two wonderful people in the studio to talk about our independence and other things then, and boiling issues where they happen for inside Webudo Nigeria. Now we get political analyst consultant Solomon James in the studio, popular morning show analyst. Okay, we get him in the studio. Good morning.
Thank you
and we
much.
also get another person in the studio. We go by the name Ahmed Magen. I get on well.
Yes.
And him, na peace ambassador and also political analyst. And all of us will put mouth inside the issue of Nigeria today. Welcome,
good morning,
Good morning.
sirs. We're very happy to get you in the studios this morning.
Thank you.
So I would like to ask you now real quick. When historic days like this come, when it day before us, what will be the sentiments, the emotions where they well up in your mind or in your heart? What will be the objective thoughts where you get about the country? And what will be some of the things where they try to becloud the sentiments, where the positive sentiments maybe where they well up for inside your mind?
Okay. Thank you. First of all, you know, you get people who don't see the days before and those who they see now, things change. Yesterday, my daughter come back from school. She did JSS1. And she said, Daddy, they say make we come school this morning. Would they do rehearsal and we'll get traditional, need to wear traditional wear and things like that. You know, when we've been small, those things are big issues. Because those days we they truly celebrate the country. But you know, as things they change, they evolve. Some people say, I want to say, what did they celebrate? What did don't happen? I beg stay for house and things like that. But I still think say we still get every reason to celebrate Nigeria, because what don't happen for here where we still there together, half don't happen for other places where we say that they try to everywhere don't scatter. So I think it's quite emotional for some of us to say most celebrate what we don't pass through, most celebrate what we don't get up till now, and just like the song we just hear, most celebrate the future where they are ahead of us. So I think every historic day like this, they bring a lot of mixed emotions. First, you look at the things when they work, you look at the things where they work, you look at the things where, like say, they will work in the future. But the important thing is all of us are part of the agenda.
All right, I would like to ask you, Mr. Ahmed. Now, let's go by the speech by the President Muhammadu Buhari. In talk, say all Nigerians must come together to work towards the change we will actually hope for. Now, I had to try imagine what Nigerians, not the government now, need to do to work towards achieving the change.
Well, as it be, we be say, Mr. President don't talk. But then, as people will get sense, no be Mr. President is supposed to tell us what we're supposed to do for our country. Whether we like it or not, if we know do Nigeria well, if we like make we do and well, if we like make we not do and well, now all of us they inside down. So the best and easy thing we did for us to do, now make we just join hands together. Make we make Nigeria a better country for all of us to feel living. And so many things there on ground where we say we feel achieve. The man did there now only one person in B. So as all Nigerians take gather together, take elect and put them for that position. Nobody say we go leave them for there alone, making the work together. But instead, we're supposed to give them support. Yes, no be angel in B. But then, even no say in get us for him back, where would they support him, where would they criticize him when he's supposed to be, no be say would they condemn him. Then, in mind go they say, I get people where they behind me. I remember during their campaign, get with Intel in VP, Professor Simbanjo. Then they inside moto. People come gather them, they shout. And Mr. President asks in VP, say, what can you see? VP thought say, people that love you. He said, no, look closely. What can you see? Mr. President, Mr. VP said, I don't understand. He said, it means we have a lot of work to do. And that work we get to do, no be just for two of them.
No, yeah, very
for
good.
all of us.
To talk about that work, I would like me pick them up from there because I understand and I appreciate the fact that we celebrate the good legacies we don't get so far. We talk about our individual responsibility towards making this nation great. But like you talk, there's work to be done, and of course, you get people where they drive this nation. You get people where we don't put in power to make sure say this nation they governable and we head in the right direction. So now we could talk about the work that needs doing, because this morning we hear say the ministerial list done reach the hands of the Senate, and hopefully on Tuesday then go make the thing official. We never know who go announce the list yet. But talking generally, what is the work that needs doing if we want to make Nigeria reach that place? The Nigerian dream, if we all have to live the Nigerian dream as individuals, what needs doing? In very broken down terms, what need to be done right about now? And why is it important saying now we need to start to do one?
Make I come in here. Like we don't talk work day for ground, but the issue of the work, like Ogame talk, no be one person, na collective work. So the work where they put on everybody a sense of responsibility means that all of us need to also put our hands. For the people who are right now who would already elect, where we say that then they drive the chain of events. If you look, you feel say Buhari now our CEO. As it were. But me, I don't want to look at Buhari and the other elected people as CEO. The role we go make them play na CIO, Chief Inspiration Officer.
Oh, inspiration.
Because waiting go make me stand up, want to do something, somebody they inspire me. Right. Now, you go see, say, get the body movement or certain things where Mr. President they do, they inspire some other people. You get the one where some other politicians they do, they demotivate some other people. So if everybody begin to work to inspire, even the common man, fit, you see somebody talk, say even if you dey sweep the street so the day where you know sweep, somebody go notice say this person no sweep. Now work you they do, but you know be president, you dey do your own in a small corner. So what me I think, make them bring things will go fit inspire people. Because when you inspire people, everybody will get hope. Inspiration bring hope, and when everybody get hope, everybody go on work, make the end result come out well. Now, it's me, I think, said if we start from that point, because if you look at a few months ago, in the just immediate past, people don't almost lose hope for the country. The reports been there, say Nigeria was scattered 2015. So, but we still there rich now. See, it simply means we need to inspire ourselves and say, you know what, make we disgrace their own prophecy and make Nigeria great.
All right, we're going to get your own opinion on top.
Yes, in addition to waiting in talk, as in talk, we they look at our president as Chief Inspiration Officer. Waiting there be say, in every place in this world, people they believe say one man no feel lead people. But then history don't give us stories of man will lead people. We don't hear of religious leader. We don't hear of Jesus Christ. Today with so many people, nobody expects say anything will happen. But waiting we see today, we see say so many millions of people across the world, they be followers of Jesus Christ. We don't even affect change in people's life. Same thing we don't see waiting they happen in the Middle East with the movement where Muhammad ring. Where so many millions of Muslim people today they be Muslim, where did they follow? Now we see waiting happen in America with just the change movement of Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Right? Now, we see also for India, where one man, Mahatma Gandhi, lead over 350 million people into independence just because of what? Purposeful leadership. Then, all over again, coming to Africa again, we see just recently again, how Mandela also doing his own part. Where we say he even suffer to bring change, not only to South Africa, but to the rest of us. We won't kill racism. Now we are coming to Nigeria, and it is a time where everybody use that slogan of change. Now this slogan of change, nobody say whether not for one political party, or be not for one tribe, but now for all of us. Say this is the time we could put all hands on deck. Say make we make Nigeria waiting Nigeria supposed to be. You know, there is a purpose where God create for Nigeria. And like I talked before on Wazobia FM, I said, Nigeria now be the headquarters of the black man. If we don't know where we they come from, we not gonna know where we they go. So it is for us now, we could begin to look, say, okay, waiting there on ground, where we supposed to do. Okay, when you play your part, I play my part. If you look at the engine of any motor, every part must work well for the motor to move well. You can't say, okay, my steering they very good, AC they work well, then you can't get one loose knot for your tire. Waiting would they look for? Now disaster now be that. And at that anything will lead to. So for Nigeria, over 250 ethnic groups, we all have our own advantages. And that's why we keep calling that, say, make Nigerians, they highlight the things we make us united and strong, rather than make they look at pushing other people down. So if they behave like crabs, you know the way crabs, they be once they're inside basket, as one they try go up, the others then go hold them down. They don't cover the basket too. The basket they open, but none of them go come out. As one they try come out, they go pull them down. So if waiting we go do be say, as one person they go, we push them. You do your part, I do my part.
All right, so let's talk about now, like Richie, you talk, say we need to understand where they come from and for us to look ahead at where we they actually go. Now, talking about the boiling issue now for inside Obodo Naija, the president appointing himself as the petroleum minister. Now, a lot of people, they come outside talk, say, why would you? How you could handle the affairs of Nigeria if you want to be petroleum ministers? Now, I want to know own opinion about the president being the minister of petroleum.
Well, the issue there be say why go elect himself there. I think Nigeria basically would run a mono economy, which means all of us will depend on oil. And somebody been telling me, said if we fit do agriculture and this, I say yes, it's a good one, but the leakage on oil alone, if you block them, it could surpass even waiting the agriculture they do. And because we dey heavily dependent on oil, and him don't already sit down for that place before, I think waiting they try to do now to set the institution right and put the structure. You know, after all, now Innovator go run second term to Innovator, because if he do this in the next 6 months, if all the structure day he elect and that person say continue, okay, but right now he won't hold that place. Because now the place where more money they come out for Nigeria be that. So if we get somebody we say you they report direct to him. Now you don't go come like, oh, we've been read about all those Halliburton scandals and different things like that. I don't think anybody won't complain that thing with Mr. President the way we hide the red right now. So Ingo won't use that one, create the framework, and everybody where they report come direct to him. I think we'll get it right.
Mr. Man?
Yes, it's I did very happy say my brother don't even start the ball. That's why I won't allow him making you first talk first. You see, say Mr. President today appoint himself as Minister of Petroleum. Not be the first time where it happen for Nigeria. We remember say President Obasanjo to do the same thing. Then you see the way fate be, right? Would they talk of something about destiny? That same position as Minister of Petroleum, not be the first time where President Buhari go hold that office. When Obasanjo be our head of state, 79, who be the person where he appoint as our Minister of Petroleum, or who say Commissioner? Now the same Buhari. During Abacha period again, the same Buhari, now them bring as PTF chairman, right? Now, it shows that this man no be novice for that place, right? As he don't enter so, are they happy even with the way he appoint Oga Kachiku Ibe as a NNPC chairman? Now, we they hear from waiting at the year, I know if it talks in our official this, but from waiting with the year, Moku call and rumor, Abi, the way they go for social media, they say President Buhari don't say him don't hold the position as Minister of Petroleum. At the same time, there will be a Minister of State for Petroleum. And the way we know, as they don't hold that place, it's good to say make the man hold that place. Me, I even happy say now he won't hold that place. Because number one, the buck stops at his rest. Now, it means say everything where we know where they go, we know if we deceive ourselves. Like my brother talk, Nigeria runs a mono economy, right? The same president in talk and say he want to see where Nigeria can diversify away from agriculture. But for now, before oil, now agriculture now. So now oil now going to be our mainstay. Now he is looking at Nigeria going into agriculture, and agriculture have the potential to surpass what we get for oil. But then we also not be only oil we get. We don't talk of agriculture. We don't talk of human resources. We also talk of solid minerals. We full Nigeria. Now, as the man don't put on so, if we be able to plug where oil money they come out every day, if you know how many millions or billions barrels per day, where did they steal? They go. Where the money they go? They go some people pocket.
So being at petroleum is actually a strategic plan.
Yes, that's right.
I would like take you back to
Maybe
what
like the last question.
you talk on top leaders where they inspire hope for inside the minds of Nigerians. Another very important emotion where Nigerians need to feel that the sense of safety. You cannot you not feel overemphasize and say at least if you stay inside your papa land, make you feel safe. Now talking about the threat to safety for inside our country, probably the biggest threat we know is Boko Haram. What do you feel say could be the best way? Or and I don't even know anymore. How do you feel that we can actually once and for all nip this thing in the bud and finish off this biggest threat to our security, Boko Haram?
You know, growing up, I think I've been get one statement when they talk, they say security now our job, now everybody job. So when you talk about security, not be just presidential matter. These Boko guys, they live among us, abi? So that simply means people suppose they know. I know how many you been there yesterday. Today I just say you don't hammer, they do, and you know if you tell me what they do or things like that. I suppose one find out. I think say if and Boko Haram not be just northern matter because it starts small, then they build. If we fit take them seriously and say the people where they affected now, our brothers and our sisters, me I get businesses where I they go do for that side. But you see, if that place not they safe, I not go fit go there. So that simply means if we not talk about them, it they affect me, it they affect you, they affect foreign investors who won't come into the country because then they fear. 2 weeks ago I've been there outside the country and I've been talking with one guy. He tell me say he won't come Nigeria. So he tell me say now only Lagos single stay. I say why? He say yes, every other place they catch fire. You know, not their own perspective be that. But one thing I will do now to keep working and talking to the people, everybody they security conscious. If you get any information or any kurukere movement like that, report. So make the government make them create strategic port where people will fit. Like now, no, if let's say any Boko matter happen for Lagos here, who have we called? What is the number? How many of us know? How many of us know? So yeah, so you will not even need to start from there. We can even start from the children because you say right now they even use children. So it means say those kind of learning supposed to even start from school right now. Children supposed to know security numbers in case of
time
anything.
don't run out on our side. We for like make we continue this conversation into very in-depth issues.
Maybe like
we'll get to that
words
definitely on the show again,
Quick
definitely. But any final words from you?
Yes, I would just like to encourage all Nigerians to be able to see Nigeria as our own.
Okay.
Then we should use Nigeria and look, we should realize that our differences are actually not bad. They are good. That is called diversity. So we can use diversity to make Nigeria
all right,
better.
thank you. Your final words.
Nigeria, our future day great. Make all of us put hands together and make them work.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, now so be on top of today's show, now Independence Special. I'm going to give you the package that we don't put on ground to celebrate our Independence Day. We're going to meet you now tomorrow, so just get better celebration.
If you know, just enjoy the video they want to just watch, make sure sharply subscribe to our channel. Not darling.